Another podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
You have a podcast? You have a podcast? You have a podcast? Welcome to the CurbTalks podcast. We're on the curb today. If your butt hurt, stand up, stretch, sit down. Let's get straight to it.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back with another episode of CurbTalks West. Today we have two special guests. Y'all are the first episode that has two guests.
Yeah.
Really?
So, yes.
You guys uprooted us from our seats.
Yeah.
We're usually right there.
We're usually on the couch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. We're gentlemen, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, for
Treat
sure.
women with respect. you know what I'm saying,
Exactly.
at the utmost, you know what I'm
Chivalry is not dead.
saying? It's not dead.
No, not on CurbTalks podcast.
We open doors.
We open all the doors.
We walk on the right
I
side
don't
of the
think
street.
you opened our door when we came in. Did they open the door for us?
I did.
You did.
I did. I did.
Okay, yeah, no,
And then
Exactly,
you
yeah.
lock the gate too, right?
I locked the gate. I opened the
Yeah,
door.
so,
I
you know
showed
what
them
I'm
Waved his hand
in.
over the gate.
Yeah. Make sure
Come out
you-
I
the gate.
did.
Waved his hand over the gate.
Yeah.
He said,
You know,
We walk on the right side of the street. We do, so.
"Come."
we're hospitable.
Yeah,
We were raised right. We got good moms.
Yes,
Shout out Mumsy.
Absolutely. Shout out Mumsy. But shout out to y'all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And who are we sitting with today? Y'all can, that's the camera right there. That's really our main angle. But y'all can go ahead and introduce yourselves. Who are we sitting here with today?
I'm Nora. I don't know what else. What do you want me to say?
That's perfect.
my name.
That's
That's great.
Hey guys, I'm Jerusalem.
That's a great name, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
your
you.
parents cooked with that name, Jerusalem.
Thank you.
They did.
That's my
They
first time hearing
did. Christian parents?
Yes.
Shout
Yeah.
out to the faith.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds about
Shout out to
right.
the faith.
For sure. Yeah, but first of all, thank y'all for sitting. Thanks y'all for coming to the curb with us today. We just gonna chat. You know what I'm saying? We did some content earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the juices flooding.
How was the content though? Like, we're trying to do more content. Like, how'd y'all feel about the content?
It was my first time.
Mm.
I'm not on TikTok,
Okay.
but y'all inspiring me
Okay.
Yeah.
to create more content.
Okay.
Okay.
Take it seriously, especially as we're building our brands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I was like kind of uncomfortable at first. Y'all saw.
Oh, yeah.
I actually literally was like, no, I'm not doing
Yeah,
it.
this one she didn't want to do it. I'm like, come on, you just doing
She was
great.
fake stiff. I was like, oh, hello. Is she gonna leave? Is she gonna keep doing it?
The reviews was gonna be
Right.
good. I was scared.
I was at CurbTalks and they made me do it.
They put me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it turned out good. Like once
I
we
think
saw
so
it,
too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it was good.
Yeah.
Like you have to do that stuff.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah, I think we was talking before Paul. We mentioned how like everybody's trying to like get out of their comfort zone. Like
I
learn how to
agree,
do this
yeah.
stuff like this as we building our personal brands and
Yeah.
doing a lot of these different ventures. Obviously, we're gonna talk about you guys' venture, but talk about how that process has been for y'all in terms of like getting out of your comfort zone, trying to do different things that you haven't done before.
Yeah. We've been trying to do that a lot. I mean, coming here alone has been out of our comfort zone. I mean, even at our event, like Jerry's friend had to basically force us to get on the mic to even address
Yeah.
people.
Really?
We
Really?
didn't even
Yeah.
want to get on the microphone and address people because
Yeah.
we were like, no, we wanted other people to do it for us. Her friend was like, no, this is your thing. People are going to
Yeah.
think this is somebody else's event. You need to get on the mic.
Right.
I still didn't get on the mic, but Jerry got on the mic
Okay.
and she was really, really good. And I
Aw.
like went up there and like said hi, but like Jerry got on the mic. She took over. She did really good. But that's just been like this entire time we're like forcing ourselves to like get out of our comfort zone, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, including this, we were
Okay.
like really nervous about this too.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
we
you,
were.
Are you guys
duck
still
that
nervous?
mic, but you didn't duck this mic.
What do you mean?
I said you didn't get on that mic, but you got on this mic. Yes,
Yeah,
that's good. That's
It's
good.
more like speaking in front of an audience.
Yeah.
I can
Are-
do one-on-one like groups.
Are you guys still
Yeah.
nervous?
Public
Still,
speaking.
I am. I'm
Really?
a little nervous. Yeah, no. But
Okay.
No. On
Yeah,
our
yeah.
way here,
Okay.
Nora was like,
I was
I'm so
nervous
nervous.
as hell.
And I'm
Really?
like, no, we got this.
Yeah.
Conversation with
It's
a
a
couple of
conversation.
friends.
That's all
Yeah,
it is.
she was good. It's funny because like even with our event, there's times where like I'm super nervous and she isn't, and then whenever she's super nervous, I'm not nervous.
Okay,
So
okay.
which
Okay.
helps.
It
Goes
Yang,
balances
okay.
it
Yeah,
out.
because the
It
other
really
person kind
does.
of like hold it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good balance there I got. That's good. So let's talk about you guys' adventure. Obviously,
ArtTech,
you know what I'm saying?
PG.
Let the people know exactly what it is and what if they hear of ArtTech, like what is it? Like what can they expect?
Yeah. So ArtTech Playground. So our debut event, it was basically a digital art show where we highlighted like 14, maybe over 14 digital artists.
Mhm.
So they're showcasing like photography, animation, film, digital art. And then we also had a panel from We heard from like a lead designer at Yahoo,
Yes.
founders, investors on what it takes to build a brand or a product or a project. So yeah, it was really just a space to bring together like creatives and tech people because we feel like they don't really cross paths as much.
Mhm.
They do work together, but they may not socially cross paths. But you realize both sides are needed to kind of bring an idea to life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where that came from.
Okay.
Yeah, I think our vision or like our goal for the event was to basically inspire people to create, to collaborate, and to also see the value in each other. I think sometimes the technical audience or like the engineering world and like the creative world is so separate. So we wanted them to kind of meet and collaborate and see value in at least have exposure to what each world is doing. So I think, you know, Nora is more on the creative side, and my background's in engineering.
Okay.
What type of engineering?
So biomedical.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got
It's
three-
not
we got-
easy. We're both engineers as well. So
we got three
Really?
engineers.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I did computer engineering.
Okay.
I did electrical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
we suffered in school.
We did.
We
That's
suffered.
me. That's
We
me.
suffered.
Literally.
Is you two like organic chemistry?
I did.
Oh my
Jeez.
goodness.
I did.
You know, for some reason, our school made us take chemistry as like for our first year.
Yeah.
I don't know why as a computer engineer I have to take chemistry, and I just like that class.
Nah.
I just have
was
trauma. I have real
crazy.
trauma from that. You know what I'm saying?
same
So
too.
I
have a
can't
lot of
imagine
trauma.
doing organic chemistry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Organic is crazy. Like Chem 1 and Chem 2 is nuts. I couldn't imagine.
You had to take
organic.
Chem 2?
Crazy.
Yeah, I take Chem 2, bro.
Yeah, they see.
I had to take Chem 2.
I can't do it.
I
Yeah.
took everything.
But back to ArtTech, right?
Yeah.
I think like there's so much value in what you guys are doing because I don't want to let you guys know that like we don't, especially here in the Bay, right? We don't have a lot of spaces that combine the two. They're so separated, and I think the levels are disproportionate. Where it's Silicon Valley, so it's tech heavy.
Yeah.
The creative side of things tends to lag, but I'm seeing like a desire from a lot of
Right.
folks for more creative spaces, right? So I think like what you guys are doing could be on the forefront of something really big because like we need more creativity in the Bay, right? Like it's just like if you want creativity, you got to go to LA. And it's like,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
I love LA, but I'm not trying to drive, or New York, but I'm not trying to drive 6 hours to LA or fly 6 hours to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to have a hub of events that I could go there to get my creative itch. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah. And I think it's interesting because it's like there is creativity here, but I feel like there aren't a lot of like events to showcase this. At least there's a lot of people that are creative here. You know what I mean?
But it's not like put in one place,
Yeah,
you know?
it's not like things to like highlight it in that way. Because I even had one of the artists here. She was like, "Man, I wish we had more like stuff to showcase. Like, you know what I mean? Like to come together and showcase it." So yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I think honestly, in and of itself, like there's already a combination in terms of like, in order to like have a tech company do this type of things within tech, you need a certain level of creativity within that as
I
well,
agree.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already a certain level of creativity that's already ingrained in it, right? But it's not the main focus, right? So having art tech can kind of bring both things to light. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously the tech is important, but obviously bringing the art part of it into creativity. So I think like it's very interesting the way y'all kind of manage to combine that intersectionality. Great word.
Yeah.
But
there you go.
yeah.
Good thing you ain't
That's
fumble,
just
bro.
it. Oh, I thought about
Good thing
it.
you ain't fumble, though.
Intersectionality. Yeah, I was like a lot of syllables in that, but no, I'm definitely like shout out to everything you guys are doing. Like I definitely want to dive deeper into it. So first of all, how did it even start? Like what was
Yeah,
the idea?
what sparked the vision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to go?
Yeah,
Okay. So it's funny. I took Nora to a NSBE event.
Okay.
It was like top of the year. I was like, hey, you know, I've been in NSBE since college, undergrad.
Okay.
I was like VP of like base. I went
okay.
to San Jose State.
Okay.
He was Nesby.
I was Nesby.
Okay.
Nesby,
Deep
you know?
Nesby.
So I was deep.
Like I would say Nesby. I wasn't gonna go to
Yeah.
meetings. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm from Nesby.
I was Nesby affiliate for sure, but that you was definitely in. That's tough.
Real
Okay.
Nesby.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I was like, Nora, come with me to this thing. And then we went to, what's the bar? called in
the
downtown?
Gold Room, I think.
Gold
it's
Room.
next to like Lucy Blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have mix
There's a
in
lot
there.
of different bars on that street right there. Like, a lot of- it's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Lucy Blue's pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Lucy
Oakland
Blue.
has a lot of sneaky,
Very
cool
sneaky spots.
Yeah.
Needs more
Yeah.
marketing, but you know
Yeah.
that's another
Sorry,
conversation.
another tangent.
Yeah.
We do that a lot.
Yeah.
We do that a
We
lot.
go on a lot of tangents
Yeah,
if you
so-
haven't noticed. So sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, come here. And she was like, okay. She's like, you know what? Let's create a media and tech group. And I was like, what? And I happened to meet Ryan. So Ryan is on the NSB board.
Okay.
So he reached out to me because he's in venture. And at the time, I was building a startup.
Okay.
So
Really?
he wanted to talk about that.
Startup about for what?
It was it was an AI startup to
AI
automate some of the like regulatory work in medical devices.
Oh.
Was
What?
as in past tense or
Past tense.
You're not doing it anymore?
What happened?
No, not
What
anymore.
happened?
It didn't work out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Well,
but something beautiful came out of it.
yeah,
That's amazing.
That's tough.
Yeah,
Trying to build a startup. That's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
tough.
But anyways, he reached out to me to talk about that, and I was like, and Nora that day, she was like, "Oh, let's create a media and tech group."
Mm.
So that was like top of mind. So I just told him,
Mhm.
Okay.
and then he was like, "Really? Tell me more about it."
Mhm.
And that's really how it started.
Okay.
And then we had our first meeting, and then we met Ryan, and
Yeah.
yeah,
So media and tech, but then we have art tech.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So is art tech the second iteration of the idea, or is it still that media tech idea?
Yeah, I mean it because media also is like art, right? So like
Yeah.
it's like a digital art show. So a lot of media is like you're basically outputting a bunch of digital art.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A lot of like media is heavy on like graphic designers and ads and advertising and stuff like that. So I come from like a media background,
Mhm.
so I thought of doing like a digital art showcase.
Mm.
So that's kind of like which also encompasses media.
Okay.
he does.
So yeah, that's what.
But what made you have the idea for like media and tech?
Yeah, but to say
group?
like
yeah.
they just came to you like were you inspired by what you saw? when you
Yeah,
were there?
well, so I like before I came here, I was living in New York,
Mhm.
and when I was in New York, I went to
Shout
a
out
lot
New
of
York.
different. What?
Shout out to New York.
Shout out to New York.
Yeah.
Love New York.
You been?
Oh yeah, I've been.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
a few times actually.
Oh, okay.
Have you been?
You seem pretty familiar with it, so I can.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Some of us just love New York.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
It's a great city.
Oh, you go a lot?
Oh no, not a lot. You know,
Oh, really?
I might have just came back from New York. Not too long ago.
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a great time.
It was good. It's okay time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was okay time.
You just gotta
He
ask.
went
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
No, not at all.
Okay.
As you say.
I'm about to- yeah.
So, yeah.
Sorry.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I feel like, and I always tell Jerry this. I feel like New York encompasses like work hard, play hard really well.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I was used to going to networking events that were like really fun and like
Mhm.
really interactive
Mhm.
and like I don't know, like a whole experience. And I do think that like media and art maybe is a little bit more in the forefront in New York.
Mhm.
Like there's tech too, but like it's like heavy media.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think when I was here, I was kind of like, oh, I kind of want to see this in the Bay Area, you know,
Mhm.
like a fun networking experience
Okay.
that's like interactive and you
Mhm.
can see art and you can meet people and it's not as like forced and like
Yeah.
transactional, you
Yeah.
know? So that's why I felt like I wanted to come because although I love tech, I got introduced to the tech world, but I feel like every kind of like professional gathering is like
Yeah.
tech. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that's
sure,
it. You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
So
So
you
I was
want
like,
to
let's introduce, something
Yeah.
else that still encompasses that, but adds a little, flavor to it. You know,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
different. It could be fun, you
Yeah.
know?
That's
And I
nice.
was, and I was going to a lot of tech events because I was in the SF tech
Mhm.
ecosystem.
Mhm.
So it was just kind of like, wow, like this is, you get a lot out of it, but at the end of the day, it's like, it felt like work.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's like, how
Yeah.
do you make it not feel like that?
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. I mean, that's the key goal in a lot that we do. Like trying to make what we want to do or what we like to do. Or not even what we like to do, but like what we currently do, not feel like work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So even when we're doing the podcast, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like
Yeah,
a conversation, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it is.
Oh,
It is.
I was going to say, does it feel like work this
Sometimes.
year?
It feels like work. It doesn't feel like work when the lights are on.
Yeah, when the lights are
Lights
on,
turn off.
Like that back now.
like
Yeah.
it's cool. Like
Yeah.
I like, oh, like I when the lights turn on, I remember why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
When the lights turn off, I be telling like, bro, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of work we gotta do, you know,
Yeah.
between
I can
like
relate to that.
getting episodes out,
Yeah.
communication
Yeah,
with guests, find out the strategy, like marketing strategy, getting content, like
Yeah.
it's a lot that goes into
Keeping your
this.
brand,
sure.
you're making a brand.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just making
Yeah.
a brand alone, I feel like it's a lot of work.
It
lot of work.
is.
Mhm.
It
It
is. You have to
is.
be intentional.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So how are you guys building your brand? Like, what are some of the things that you guys are doing? I know you guys had the event with Nesby.
We did.
You want to talk about that, like how that came to fruition? You know, like in how successful was that in your book?
I thought it was pretty successful. It was
Yeah.
better than I thought it would ever be.
Yeah.
Because that was both of our like first event.
Yeah.
To be honest, like
Yeah.
that was the first thing we ever did, and it just like people took to it really well. You know, I think we just had like
Yeah.
a strong idea,
Yeah.
and it was executed pretty well. Even though there's things I wanted to do that I couldn't, but that's another story. But yeah, I think obviously like next time there's things we're gonna make better. Like we actually got feedback from a lot of people that came
Yes.
that said that like there's things they wanted more interactive things, which I get. Like you hear playground and you're like, yeah, I want like a playground of tech. Like,
Okay.
So we're like, there's things we want to obviously do better, but in my book, that was like a grand slam for like a debut.
Yeah.
For debut,
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
I think
great.
For me, like I defined success in one, I wanted to leave people. I wanted people to leave inspired, being like, wow, like I'm inspired to take action, whatever idea they had. Like I want to go execute on that. And then the other one was I wanted people to leave thinking, when's the next one? That was like my success.
Yeah.
That's what success meant to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like I heard that.
Yeah.
You know, people came up to me and they were like, wow, I'm so inspired by this panel. Or like, where's the next one? Like, how can we tap in? So I think that's how I define success personally for the event. And I thought it went really well.
That's amazing. So how did it feel hearing that feedback? Like people actually wanted more and like actually giving that good feedback?
It felt like we hit a demand, like there was a need for it, you know, and it was like very natural. At first, you know, sometimes you feel like your loved ones, your family, friends, they're there because it's you and they're supporting you. But I feel like they came because they were interested, and that meant a lot. Like I mean, obviously, I always appreciate being supported.
Yeah,
100%.
I think there's a difference between you coming for yourself versus you supporting me because you know me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. I think that it's something that, and we'll definitely touch on it a lot more, but I'm seeing a lot of similarities, obviously, in you guys' venture, but obviously our venture as well, right? So talk more about, you mentioned like being intentional, right? So obviously the idea came to fruition, but how does it go from that idea, from you guys going to that event, having the idea to creating a page and do everything? Like, how are you guys intentional building the journey, and like how did you get to the point where you get to your first event?
I'm gonna be honest. I think I was kind of following momentum. When something is working, I'm like, oh, let's do more of that.
Okay.
You know, and I wasn't overthinking. I was just kind of like, when Nora's like, oh, let's try this. Even if I can't see it fully, I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then, you know, we'll kind of take it from there. So it was like a lot of experimenting. And yeah, I think.
I always knew it was going to be kind of like, I don't know. I was telling Jerry, I kind of knew it was like we were like onto something low key. And I think I was kind of delusional about it at first. Like,
as you should be, though.
I was doing stuff and like people weren't seeing it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I was just kind of like, no, I think this is kind of like something. And I was like approaching it in a way that it could be something, whether it worked out or not, you know? And thankfully, Jerry supported it. People supported it, you know? But I feel like, yeah, I always kind of knew that like we were touching on something that hadn't been touched on really.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, that's what kind of drove me. But.
You mentioned like people not seeing the vision. How did you deal with that? I think sometimes like as creators, we're delusional first, we're crazy first.
Yeah.
People come second, or the masses come second. But there's like a certain level of like either tuning out the noise or you just so crazy that you just don't care, you know? But like, what was your take to it, right? Like, what did you do?
It was like a gut feeling. Also, it was like, so I'm collaborating with, it was like me, and then I'm collaborating with Jerry, who's in tech, and then like Nesby, who's also tech.
Right.
Yeah.
So like we spoke about, they didn't always see like the art side of it, right?
Okay.
So because of that, I was kind of just like constantly have to like push it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like a gut feeling. I don't know. I just maybe it is being delusional, and because I also feel like it helps because they didn't know much about my side, so I didn't have as many people kind of like in my ear saying this needs to be different, you're not doing this right. I kind of like was able to like take full control of that side in particular. And so I think that helped kind of being able to have like free like creative vision and do whatever I wanted, which is probably the first time I ever had like free creative vision to do whatever I want in that like capacity. So obviously eventually like it came on, but I think that's the beauty of like creatives kind of collaborating with people in tech, is that like we complement each other like on things we're lacking, you know? Because I feel like sometimes creatives don't always have that like business mindset of like, okay, how can we make this like a business, and how can like Jerry's always like, okay, so how can we get this into a deck and send this to like a sponsorship, blah, blah, blah. And then sometimes I feel like tech people like lack like vision. You know what I mean? Like actual creative vision. I mean, not, you know, like, and sometimes it's like, it's just true. So I feel like we really just complement each other in those like two areas. You know what I mean?
That's amazing. I want to touch on that. Before I touch on that, you mentioned following momentum, right? I think I've never heard that phrase before, but that's an amazing phrase because like, I think oftentimes.
You never heard following momentum?
It's my first time here.
Really?
Yeah.
Following momentum.
Okay. I haven't heard those two words back to back.
Oh, really? Okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah. I just give it credit.
Credit is due. Credit is
trying to take it away. So
I'm just making sure that he's not lying.
I've never. That wasn't. It was very genuine.
Yeah. Of course.
He likes to take away credit.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah.
But no.
Go ahead.
The point was obviously. I think that's an important thing that people just need to do sometimes, right? Like, as we're building stuff, sometimes we try to do so much. It's like, okay, but you said you focus on what works and you kept doing it, right? I think oftentimes, like, it's working for a reason. So like, I think, like, for creatives, is if you're in business, whatever the case may be, like, that's something important to remember sometimes. Like, follow that momentum, follow what works, because it's like, for example, to make it in layman's terms, right? You have to choose who chooses you, right? You have to, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
Choose who chooses you. If it's working, you know what I'm saying? Why are you going to struggle when somebody, you know what I'm saying? Choose who chooses you. So in the same way, like in life and business, whatever works, go in that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's working for a reason. So I think that's something that's very important, right? So I just want to say that, but then also touching you guys' dynamic, right? I want to talk about you guys' dynamic, how you guys became friends, all that kind of stuff too, right? Because you mentioned how you guys balance each other out. I feel like it's similar for me and him, right? Obviously, like I feel like Mac Paul is more of the long-term vision. I'm like more of the, let's right now. What we gotta do right now, today? You know what I'm saying? It kind of just works in that sense, right? There'll be times where he's like, "Bro, we gotta do this and this." I'm like, "All right, bro, but what about this?" And then sometimes I'm like, I don't see the vision of what he's talking about. I'm like, "Okay, cool. So like, let's work towards that." You know what I'm saying? So talk about you guys' dynamics. First of all, how did you guys become friends? Number one, right? And then how did you guys even develop that dynamic as you guys are creating a business together?
We became friends through a mutual friend.
Okay.
We actually met. We've been friends like less than a year.
Really?
Yeah. We met not too long ago. Like I said, I just moved back out here from New York.
Okay.
So I probably met Jerry like my first week out here.
Oh, wow.
I was with one of my friends from New York and we went out and we met Jerry. And we literally just became friends from there.
Like, okay. So Jerry met up with y'all through the mutual friend.
Well, no, we just literally,
Like
we did have a mutual friend, but then like my friend also was just like, hey, and then we just like met her. And then we just continue to hang out, and I feel like it was super natural. And like,
y'all make friends so easy.
No,
like girls make friends so easy.
You're so pretty. Oh yeah,
you're so pretty, girl. Let's hang out next week, and then they're best friends.
It's so simple, man.
Okay, it doesn't always lead like long term though. So not all of
fair enough.
But as men, we can't do that. It's like,
bro.
What's up, bro?
I don't see that.
No.
It depends. It's actually
the locked in joint. No, bro.
No, we don't be locked in, but you know, it's different though. Because you know, I feel like with men, if I dap you up a couple of times, if I see you, that's my man. It's like we cool.
No, for sure.
Like 4 or 5.
I think four is a good number.
4 is a good number.
4 is a solid number.
Yeah. But it's like I'll dap you up.
But it has to be dap up,
What's your name, bro?
Yeah, what's
Gotta-
like
you
the
gotta
first
do
one?
what's
What's
your
your
name,
name, bro? Second
Yeah.
one is like, yo, like, are you good? How you been?
Yeah.
Third one is like a deep, like maybe like a deeper
Yo,
conversation.
how you been, bro? You ain't seen in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's stages. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I feel like with y'all is, oh my God, your hair. Oh, I like
But
your
it's like
shit.
you're not hitting bro up after the fourth joint though, like to
No,
hang
you're not.
out.
I'm not
It's-
hitting-
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like,
we're not hanging out,
They're
yeah.
hitting each other after the first hangout.
Yeah, we're not.
We
doing
can't do that. As
For
men, we
sure,
can't
for
do
sure,
that.
for sure.
It's crazy.
I find it's very interesting the different dynamics, right? You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah,
It's like,
but I feel like it depends though. Like you can't have that with everybody.
You can't.
It's
That's
just
true.
You
if
can't.
click,
That's
you
true.
click. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Because you meet so many people if you think about it.
I'm trying to think like all my friends that I hold close to me, like my close friends. It was never. I feel like I've just known them through like school or
School
Yeah.
helps a lot.
yeah.
So
Like
you never
Yeah.
made new friends like now. I mean, you just moved.
no, I make a lot of new friends out here,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's still like, and everyone here is great, but nothing compares to like the people that I've known since like
Yeah,
middle,
of course.
elementary,
Yeah,
high
of
school.
course.
That's just different though, because you know what I mean, it takes time to build that rapport. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
feel like if we were here for a longer time, you know what I'm saying, you might feel like closest friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you go to different places, you have certain friendships for here, certain friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like a different stage. So I think making friends it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely
but
not
I
easy.
think the beauty of like new friends though, I think you tend to find more alignment.
Mhm.
I think I've had people, you know, I've known for a decade and more,
Mhm.
and it was just because of history,
Right.
Yeah.
not because of like alignment today.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I think
Facts.
with new friendships, it gives you that luxury of just kind of like,
Like you get to
this
choose.
is who I am today.
You get to choose your
like, you
friends
get to
now.
choose your
Yeah.
friends,
Exactly.
That's fair.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Like you meet people at different stages of your life. Right?
Yeah.
And I think something that I've seen that people say is that you haven't met everybody who's gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? You haven't met
Exactly.
everybody who's
Yes.
gonna really be
I
loving
love
And you
you.
can't be
Yeah.
closed-minded.
Yeah,
It's
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a journey that we go through in life. I think that's the beauty of life. You know what I'm saying? Like I think even amazing. Like for example, like when you get married, right? There's gonna be certain married couple friends that you're gonna make. Just like, oh yeah, like it's in that season, that's friends you will make. But you know, when you're 22, you know what I'm saying, not married, like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So different friends for different seasons. But obviously, you guys met, right? You guys met. So how does it go from because meeting in a year and then
Like,
creating a business together within a
When
year
did
is
you
kind
guys
of crazy.
get that trust?
Yeah, like how do you
Like when
develop
was
that?
trust developed to now do a
How do you know
business?
like I could trust Jerry? I
Yeah.
could trust- how
That's
did it
a
happen?
good question. I feel like it literally just came as we were working together
Mm.
because I feel like we're also super like honest with each other. Like one thing we relate on is like we both don't want to put out something that's a mess.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
we don't want to whatever
I
we
can't
put
put my
out, we
name,
want
yeah.
it to be quality.
Yeah.
So we check in with each other for like we don't put out nothing without checking in with each other.
Mm.
And like we don't really make any steps without checking in with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're also honest about it. Like Jerry would be like, that's not it.
Mm.
You know, and I'll be
Mm.
like, yeah, that's not it. So like I think that's what like slowly but if I'm being honest, like I feel like early on it was kind of a thing where it's like I don't really know because I was coming in more into Jerry's world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had just moved back, so I have to just put all my trust into like Jerry and then who she's introduced. Like she introduced Nesby
Mhm.
and like all these people that like I didn't know, you
Mhm.
know? So I did have to put a lot of like trust into that. Like thankfully it paid off, you
Yeah.
know, and I feel like Jerry like played a really good middleman. Like she always included me. She always made sure that like, okay, let's like, Nora, what do you think? You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
she played like a really, really good middleman. I think that made me feel like comfortable
Mhm.
to like interact and talk. But yeah, now I feel like the trust is there.
Yeah.
But it did have to like build at first. But I think it was just like keeping our word,
Yeah.
not doing any shady stuff. Like
Yeah.
no shady
Yeah.
stuff has happened between us
Yeah.
for real. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we just real. I
Yeah.
don't say the word. But we real
Yeah.
For sure.
And I
I
also
get it.
think like the other one is
Understood.
like trusting in whatever you're owning, right?
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
the art part, I was like, I trust whatever Nora
Yeah.
Right.
decides.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm sure she knows what she's doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think trusting in whatever you're owning is
Mhm.
very important.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I have intuition, I have discernment, and I wish I could like explain it as if it was like logical.
Oh, it can't be
Mhm.
explained.
But
That's the thing.
yeah.
Like, when it comes to discernment, it's one of those things that just can't be
Yeah.
explained. I think
Mhm.
even certain friendships, like some
Yeah.
things can't be explained. Some people just click immediately. You know what I'm saying? They just
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
be explained. I think that's the beauty of life, right? Like God puts certain people in your life for certain reasons. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? And whatever
Yep.
that case may be, you might not know it. Like when you first meet the person, you're not gonna know. It's
Yeah.
down the line, you realize, okay, this is why this person is put in my life. So I think
Mhm.
that's just the amazing thing. That's something that we have to definitely value, and I think that's something that you have to be important of. Know what friends are for what. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
For
Like, 'cause
sure.
you can't dude, this friend can't come to this world. This friend comes to this world. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
have to, you know what I'm saying? Like there's friends for different seasons, for different things in your life. You know what I'm saying? I think trying to find that balance and that is hard because, you know, you're going to make mistakes doing that. Like sometimes you're going to put somebody in one world that they really shouldn't be. And then they're like, not going to do that again. You know what I'm saying? So it takes time to build that. But I think that's the beauty in relationships. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great thing.
Yeah, like I don't think I ever thought when we met in high school we would have a pod.
No.
Oh, so y'all met in high school. We don't even know that story. So how?
Yeah.
y'all met in high school?
There's lore. There's lore.
There's a lot of lore here. Actually, it's funny.
So apparently we met young. Like,
we were like,
we had a mutual friend at a birthday party, and we found this out. I think my grad party a couple of years ago, where friends of mine was like, "Yeah, there's a picture of you guys when you're." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I met this guy in high school," but not. Apparently, there's a picture of all of like us in the line. So we met like when we was young, like 4 or 5.
Wow.
Find out later, but. The first I met him in it was Summer Bridge.
Summer Bridge.
So like the summer before our freshman year of high school, there's like this science and tech program. They put us in like, you know what I'm saying, so things like that. So he was just some tall, lanky dude. Like I ain't really know like that.
He was some like medium height guy. Yeah, I didn't say short, bro. I had some respect for you.
I'm comfortable with my skin.
I've never heard the term medium height.
Yeah, I take that as disrespect.
Maybe that's short.
I think you had it right.
Okay, all right.
Well,
I'm
very comfortable in my skin, so you know.
You sure? You sure about that? Medium height doesn't really.
Oh no!
Hit a nerve?
I manage.
Okay, yeah, great.
I manage. Great. Thanks for that. But yeah, that's how we met. And then in high school, we wasn't even close for real. Like we was cool.
It was cool, but like
I ain't like we ain't had too many classes together either though.
Yeah, I mean,
we had
like a few, but. It wasn't that many. Yeah, it wasn't that many.
So like we was like kind of.
But we was like cool though.
Yeah,
it was
cool. Like,
yeah.
I see it's cool. Yeah. Like we weren't like OC close because you know high school is like a lot of times your friends are from your middle school friends.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So like you have a lot. Like that circle is a bit different.
Yeah.
So his people, you come in with a certain amount of people.
Yeah.
So sometimes you make new friends and you might connect in different ways. But you know what I'm saying. It wasn't until college actually that things shifted because then I went to UMD and then I think you went to PG.
Yeah, I was at community college and I was like. I was trying to figure out because I knew I wanted to transfer to UMD, but I was trying to figure out like it's University of Maryland, by the way. I was trying to figure out like what the word is over there. I'm like, yo, like so I hit him up because I knew he was over there, and he's like, yo, bro, I got you. And then when I transferred, he like introduced me to people and stuff like that. So then I started hanging out with him more, and I think one of the days like during COVID, like right before, no, this was during COVID, I think.
It was during COVID. Yeah, maybe after.
Like this is like early COVID though.
No, it was the latter half of COVID because we started. We got the branding package December of 2020, so I want to say like August was September. There's a DM, but anyway, pretty much what happened was he had
I put something on my story.
Saying something about a podcast, but during that time I was already even to myself because. That's back in the day we had like fences. You know what I'm saying? Fences.
Yeah,
still,
I remember.
You know what I'm saying? So
I still got my fence.
Yeah, I still got it. I don't use it. You know what I'm saying? But fences was my place to
use it. But you know what you use it for.
Close friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Close friends, yeah. You know, it served the purpose. But fences was my way of just chatting. So I would just be saying something on my fence, whatever, cool. Yeah. But around that period, like 2019, 2020, I started getting more podcasts myself. And I was like, you know what? Like, I got stuff to say. I would start a podcast. So when he posted on his story something about a podcast, I was like, hey, if you down, let's run it. Like, and at first it was just an idea. It was just an idea. And then my girlfriend at the time made a whole branding package. Like the logo, everything.
Yeah, that logo, like the CurbTalks logo that you shared.
Yeah. So that's your original logo from like.
Well, it's an updated one.
Not the West, but just the CurbTalks. So as we went West, expanded, whatever. But the original centerpiece of it, you know what I'm saying, came from her. So once we got the whole brand, it was like, all right, we ain't got a choice. Like, let's just run it. So, and that's how we ended today.
One.
For sure. Shout out to her and son. So,
shout out to her. I can't even
It's on the carpet.
It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
She's still with us.
Yes, absolutely. People for different reasons.
Exactly.
Can we close it out? Let's tie that in, you know what I'm saying?
Anyways, next topic.
So, back to the lore. So, like I said, like you said, when we first met in high school, we did not know we'd be doing a podcast together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we definitely was able to, like, doing the podcast together just brought the relationship out a lot closer, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just be in the apartment, just rapping, just talking business ideas, you know what I'm saying? Just talking, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how life works sometimes. Like, you really never know who's going to be like your real good man, like, you know what I'm saying, in life sometimes. So it's a beautiful thing. For sure.
Do you guys ever, because me and Jerry run into this all the time, we'll be out like with people and we're just talking business the whole time and we're like, we got to stop.
That's when we have some of our best business meetings. Sometimes, like, if y'all see us out and we're just rapping, like we're just talking about business. Like we're just talking about, we're like, yo, bro, like, should we do this? Because like I feel like during the week sometimes it gets so busy. Like we live together, but it's like,
oh, y'all live together?
Yeah, we live together.
Oh, y'all like okay, so y'all can.
I guess.
As men is like,
he's cool.
You got business meetings every night.
We could, but it's like it's like we just be busy, like
just too much going
working,
on,
like our routine. You know what I'm saying? So like there could be days I probably don't really see him for real.
Like, it could be 3 days in a row.
Yeah, like, I don't see him. But like when we go out, it's like, yo, bro, like we started rapping business.
Yeah.
It's, this is good. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I remember one specifically was I don't know if you guys know Bosa, founder Play to Win. He had his going away party. And then I remember it was like some bar, and then we went like to the top of the bar, and we were kind of talking business. I felt like ghosts, like I felt like I was just standing over. I was like, and we just talking business. I was like, yeah, bro, that makes so much sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're saying, like if we're just talking, like you just because if it comes, bro, you can't just waste the opportunity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta like when something when it comes to ideas and business, like it's either write that down there, it might be gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process. You know
I think it's also passion.
Yeah,
you don't feel like you're, you know, it's like, oh, I don't want to talk about work.
Yeah. Like you can be in the club talking about club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
We do be in the club talking about work. That has to be. I swear, if you see us in the club, we're talking about work the entire time. It's so funny.
But you know, we never brought that idea to life.
We didn't.
We never brought that idea to life.
We definitely did not bring that idea to life. It was wow, now we're putting it on wax.
I mean,
if we actually end up doing it, maybe this will put a batter in our back to actually do it.
I want to know, what is it?
So we've been doing this for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
5-year anniversary.
We're thinking about doing a 5-year anniversary party.
You guys should.
Yeah, we should.
When is the anniversary?
Well, it passed.
It passed. It's
but
January 1st.
Yeah, it's okay. It was like January 1st, 2020, this year.
Yeah. This is the anniversary year.
But it's still the anniversary year. So, you know, now that it's on wax, you might not have a choice now.
You could do it mid-year.
You know, you never know. You never know. But yeah, you know, it's one of those things where, like you said, when it comes to business ideas, it's like it's so much you want to do.
Yeah.
And when there's so much to do, it's like the time.
You got to prioritize.
You got to prioritize, but it's like trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Especially as we're building this, like so many different avenues we feel like we could take it. So it's like, okay, what avenue do we prioritize? You know what I'm saying? Because you can definitely put a lot into this, but I think it's an idea that definitely, you know, we'll
but it's like so many questions, like, do we do it east or west? Like, I mean, I guess good problems.
Yeah.
East Coast or West Coast, like, I don't know. But definitely something that we should definitely do. I mean, I think that's our next event. I kind of want to talk about what you guys have in mind for your next event.
Absolutely.
You know, like for the next iteration of ArtTech Playground, like, what are you guys thinking?
So our next, I guess it's not necessarily an event, but we're doing like an activation.
Okay.
At the San Jose Museum of Art for Juneteenth.
Ooh.
And so we're partnering with, it is coming out real quick. We're partnering with a studio that does like retro gaming. So it's like a retro gaming activation, and we're going to be paying like homage to Black innovators in the gaming space.
Okay.
I didn't know it was a Black man, or I don't know, that made the cartridge for the game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really?
Yeah, they were Black. And shout out to Isaiah from the Circus. He literally made a Juneteenth game for us. So he makes games.
Okay.
And we're partnering with maybe some other people that make games. And so we're going to have some like retro game consoles and things set up there that people could play. We're going to have more art. It's really like the San Jose Museum's Juneteenth event, but they wanted us to do an activation there. So yeah, like still doing like the art and tech. I'm really excited about that. It was really dope. He's super talented.
How'd you guys land on gaming?
Because I feel like that's one of the biggest kind of like art and tech crossovers gaming.
That's
And,
fair.
That's
That's a
true.
great
That's
point.
true. I never thought about
That's a
it like
great
that. That's true.
point.
Yeah.
So Robin, shout out Robin from San Jose Museum of Art. They actually had a retro gaming event there a couple months ago. And I was like, wow, that's a great idea. I love retro games. I think just the aesthetic of it is cool. And so I met Isaiah through Instagram, and that's kind of what he does. They're a production studio, so they do like, they worked with like Megan Thee Stallion and different stuff like that, but they kind of are tapping into this like gaming side of it. So now he takes retro games to different events and stuff like that, and he literally makes them from scratch. Like he made a Juneteenth game for us from scratch. It's so crazy. He made it in like a couple days. I don't even know how he does it.
Sheesh.
But
have you guys played it yet?
yeah.
Okay.
We can send it to y'all to play. You can play it on your phone.
What's the game? What's the game about?
It's about
Can you send to us right now?
slavery and
I was not.
it's not about slavery, but you're like on
History,
like
right?
history, Black history.
Huh.
Can you send it to me right now? Like, could you actually do that?
It's fun though. You'll learn something from it. It's like at this moment.
Yeah.
We want
I
to
gotta
tap in.
scroll a little bit, but
Okay, no problem.
yeah. So that's super cool. We're obviously put that. We haven't marketed this much yet because we're still figuring out logistics, and the museum is handling a lot of the promotion and marketing and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's our next kind of thing. But we obviously want to do another like big ArtTech Playground event, of course, soon. Hopefully for Tech Week.
Okay.
We'd like
That's
to.
Tech Week.
Yeah.
That's coming up.
When is that Tech Week? Is it
In
October?
October, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to put that on the calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you'll
Far,
know the
but
next one. Yeah, the next like actual ArtTech Playground we'll do. We'll definitely be advertising it.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So in terms of like, as you guys are trying to search for different ventures, search for different ideas, like what is the brainstorming sessions look like? Like, what does it look like trying to think, okay, what we're gonna do for this event? Like, especially because what you guys are doing is so unique.
Yeah.
And it's so different, so many different avenues you can go. Like you're going down a game route, you know what I'm saying? You can do this, you can do art. So what does like the brainstorming process look like for you? And like, how do you guys try to come up with ideas to try to really move this thing forward?
I think for me, I think about what I enjoy and what I like, and kind of reflecting on some of the events I've been to, what worked and what didn't. I think that helps.
Okay.
I think Nora can speak more about like the art experiences, but for me, it's more so, okay, when I went, what were some of my favorite events? Why were they my favorite events? And like going based off like my interests,
Right.
And building something for myself surprisingly works. Because there's a lot of me's, like if you think about it, right? Like, so that, and then,
Yeah. No, I agree with her. And I also feel like we've also just been getting a lot of like opportunities too.
Okay.
That have like been coming to us.
That's good.
And so we've been able to like weigh what kind of like fits with us, So obviously like the opportunity at the museum was like super dope.
Yeah.
So we were really excited about that. And then like a few other things like in the works. Yeah, I think we have like conversations about like what works with like our brand and our vision, because we talk about like we don't necessarily want to be like an event company.
Okay.
So we don't want to just like throw events every month.
Yeah.
Which obviously nothing wrong, like that's fine. But yeah, that's not necessarily what we're trying to do. So we do have to be very like intentional with
that makes sense.
Yo, this game is lit.
Right? Cool.
This game is lit.
So cool.
What do you mean kill your masters, bro? Like, what is going on?
I show it to the camera.
I got
No,
you.
it's
What's it called?
fire.
It's on the
Shout
App Store?
out Isaiah.
And I'm gonna send it to you.
Shout out Isaiah. He's so dope.
Show the
Yeah, I'm about to. Let me send it to you right quick. This
All
show
right,
is actually fun.
No, it's so cool.
I'm like, I don't know what y'all
and so
talking
he's
about
gonna
right
actually
now.
have like the controllers and everything there, but you can play it on your phone too.
Yeah, this is the game.
But shout out,
Juneteenth, the game. Okay.
Yeah, it's just actually really cool.
So we're gonna
I think
have a
I
couple
died.
of
Oh,
those.
man.
Yeah, and then there's
He was quiet for a minute. I'm like, what is he doing? He's not really playing the game. Come on, bro.
Well, I told y'all I want to play the game.
I'm like, let me just carry this conversation real quick. Okay, the Circus and ArtTech PG present. Okay,
No, it's actually
Story.
tough.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, this is
This is sick. Yeah,
No, it's
I probably should have got up. Yeah. Yeah, I probably should have got it for
It's zoomed in, but
hopefully.
that's like that.
We could put in the link. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
I'm saying,
put
we'll put the
to
link.
the game.
We'll try to
Maybe
put something
after
right here.
this.
Yeah, we'll put it right here.
But that's amazing. So I think that's, and I think that like what you said, like figure out what aligns with you as you build a brand. And I think you don't want to get boxed in, right? Like you said, you don't want to be labeled as this one. That's not really what your end goal is, right? So what, at the highest level of ArtTech PG, what is it? Like what would you describe it as? Like what is the ultimate goal for ArtTech Playground?
I would say the ultimate goal is to intersect those two communities, the tech and creative community, building a platform that basically brings those two worlds together so that more ideas can be brought to life. I think that would be the goal from like a audience standpoint.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you measure that as you scale? Like how do you measure what that looks like? Is it like a feeling? Is something you see? Is it like a feedback type of thing? How do you try to visualize that?
I would say like for now probably like surveys and feedback, but that's not really. I mean, I'm a little metrics driven, so it's not really like.
But is there like
she does all the metrics? It's funny. Yeah, she does all the data. She does all the data.
That's good. It's balanced.
It's not giving data driven right now.
But is there like a flagship type of event that you guys are thinking, like the overall vision that you want ArtTech? What would that be?
Yeah,
like the flagship ArtTech Playground event.
Yeah, obviously, like if we can grow it as big as a conference one day, that would be like the ultimate goal.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be like.
I can see that.
Yeah. Multiple day thing, whatever it looks like, but really it's just growing that event, like you said, like maybe once or twice a year. So yeah, I think that's our ultimate goal, and then making content as well and continuing to highlight people that are like building things in the creative field and the tech field and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of our goal.
That's amazing.
That'd be lit.
I want to touch more on you guys mentioned earlier about there being a void that needs to be filled, right?
Yeah.
And you guys feeling that need. I think that's something we ourselves are trying to do as well, right? Obviously, like when it comes to podcasts and media space, like I'm not really familiar with much out here in the Bay, right? So when we moved out here to the Bay, it's funny, we feel like the Bay is gonna save us, like in terms of like the pod. Like we really said that, like just because of kind of what you said.
There's a gap.
Yeah, there's a gap there, right? In terms of like that media aspect of things, right? And we're also men in tech, but also we enjoy fashion. We love creativity and music, all that kind of stuff too, right? So it's like, how do we bridge that gap and how do we bring different communities together? You know what I'm saying? So that's why we want to have people like you guys to like just highlight you guys' story, but also just like have fun conversations to show that, okay, it's not, yes, you see ArtTech Playground, you see the people behind it, but they have real personalities, they have real stories. Like, they come from something. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like the important thing that we're also trying to fill in. I think that one thing I do appreciate about the Bay is kind of what you said, like people will come up to you and actually tell you like you did a great job. You know what I'm saying? They actually come up and tell you like, no, I enjoyed this.
The support out here is real.
It's real.
Yeah,
it's
it
real.
is.
Yeah,
It really is.
Yeah.
The word of mouth is real out here too.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
People talk. People like attend things.
Yeah.
They
do.
Yeah, they want to support.
Like they actually attend, which is
Support.
surprising. Yeah. Turn out.
Yeah.
So it's very surprising, but I something I really do appreciate. Like it's coming from Maryland. Like we have a disease called the word champ. You know what I'm saying? Where people will say, this is champ, or champ means like lame, or means it means he's a little, you know what I'm saying, like weirdo type of thing. So it's like we don't do a lot of things because
I think it's getting better now, though.
You think so?
A little bit,
yeah.
I think because everyone knows, like, come on, bro. Like everyone's trying. Like everyone now is trying to do something.
That's true.
You know,
think the Bay Area though is for builders. Like everyone is working on something.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's weird if you're not.
Yeah, it is.
Fair enough.
It is.
You know,
it is.
so I think it's just the environment.
Yeah.
I think whatever you're doing, you have to be working towards. You have to build. Like I think, Otherwise, it's so hard. It's so competitive here.
It is. It is.
Expensive too. So
expensive.
you kind of need that second
Very
venture.
expensive.
You kind of need that second venture for sure.
But was it always so like in New York? Is it the same supportive? Like,
yeah. New York is just like so big that it's like different groups are supportive, if that makes sense. Like the Bay is a little bit smaller, so it's kind of like the whole community is looking for something.
Right.
And like New York is so big and there's so much going on that it's just like, I don't know. It can go like either way. But yeah, they'll be supportive if you're doing something for sure. For sure.
So what would you say is like the main differences in terms of like the Bay and New York, and like what do you feel like you appreciate? And I'm sure there's differences.
There's a lot.
There's crazy differences, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just, I mean, New York is like one of the biggest cities in obviously the country.
Yeah.
I think one of the best cities in the world as well. And there's just a lot going on. There's a lot to do. There's a lot of people. You can like constantly reinvent yourself. Like we were talking about, like reputation, I feel like holds more weight here because in New York you can kind of like keep reinventing yourself. To be honest, you know, you could just like hop from like group to city to group. You know, it's like
the Bay,
it's really big.
reputation
The Bay is kind of like it's a little bit smaller. So you're
So you can be a Soho fashion dude one day. Next day you can be in
a finance bro.
Finance bro.
Yeah. You can reinvent yourself. You can.
Really?
You
so
can.
interesting.
I feel like every year in my life in New York was like different from the last. Like I feel like I was a different person. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
That's
Give me 3 people. Yeah, like give me 3 personas.
You don't wanna-
3 different versions of Nora.
Oh man.
College there,
I'm about to
so
say
that
the
doesn't
lower
count.
seems interesting. 3 different. Okay, that's interesting. Do you carry any of those personas with you too?
Of course, they're
Okay.
all like in me now, but like in a refined way.
Do they come out in different ways? Depending on. Okay.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
She like alter ego. God.
Okay. That's amazing though. I think I really value that. I think that like finding that gap, like you said, like it's so important to build. And I think that iron sharpens iron, right? So like, seeing people around you doing different things, seeing people around you doing this, like it's very inspiring. And I think around the world, it's just a worldwide epidemic. Everybody's trying to do something. Everybody's creating TikToks. Everybody's doing podcasts. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing
another
new
podcast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
You have a podcast? You have a podcast? You have a podcast? You have a podcast?
Oh, you have a podcast.
check out the TikTok.
Yeah, go to our TikTok
Go to
channel.
TikTok. Oh, if you haven't already, subscribe.
We never say this. We never say this. We never say this.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please.
Apple Podcasts,
Subscribe.
Spotify, we're everywhere. Please subscribe.
Download, stream.
Support.
Please support us.
Review. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So
Comment.
Like,
Positive comments.
subscribe.
yeah, like, comment,
Yes.
subscribe. We're trying. We need to do that at the beginning of our videos, but it's I don't know. It's not
gotta
muscle
tell
memory.
them.
habit.
They might-
Yeah. It's not muscle memory, but we'll figure it out.
You
We'll
gotta
probably
be loud.
We do.
We chat too much,
loud
bro.
and
We
proud.
just be chatting.
We just get in and start chatting. So
Literally.
we'll get better at that. It's a process, but
I actually had another thought
Okay.
on building. I think it's important to be open-minded. I personally have never seen myself in the event or creative space. Like I'm hardcore tech. Like I'm like software, build hardware, like anything like deep tech, you know? But I've tried so many things and this is the one like that actually worked. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never been this successful at like something that is not work or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Are you building an agent right now? Like are you that hardcore? Like,
I mean,
have you built one, bro?
yeah.
Really?
Well,
What tips would you have for me? I'm actually trying to build an agent. I'm actually being
No,
serious.
like,
Like, this is a good. Yeah, I'm actually being serious.
You're talking-
I'm not like, I don't code or anything. Like,
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, have you like tried to vibe code it though?
I have, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
like with Claude or
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
She did our website. She made our
Okay.
website.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
on Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll talk after podcast.
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
we
that's
probably
not-
need a
I wasn't
website,
trying to
don't we?
derail it, I was
Probably need a
just saying-
website.
We probably need a website.
But I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
you
like,
guys
being
definitely
probably-
should get a
open-minded.
website.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so easy now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We'll talk.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah. That's amazing.
But I definitely think it's important to be open-minded.
Yeah,
And you don't know how
Yeah.
you're, like, you don't know where you will succeed or what you're even
You never
capable
know.
of.
Yeah.
Because, like Nora said, it's our first event. I've never even... Yeah, so
We've
like,
never
we
dreamed
didn't
Just
know
went
what
with the
we were
flow.
doing.
Yeah, it just worked. But I feel like that also goes when you guys might have felt this, like when you know you kind of like have something, it just kind of like flows naturally.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It just flows. Like it's like, easy.
I mean, yeah. Because one thing we value certainly is finding our purpose through passion.
Yeah.
Right. So I think that obviously doing a podcast, we didn't know it was going to be a passion for us, but it turned into one. Right.
Yeah.
So it's like following your passions and being able to turn that into a purpose. Like
Or
it's actually-
curiosity. Following
Yes.
your curiosity.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what I think. Yeah, 100%. Because like the podcast was a curiosity. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know it was gonna be a podcast, but that curiosity just led us to where it is today, right? And I think that like what you said about being open minded is so important because like like you said, I would have never expected to be doing stuff. Like we've done live podcast. I would have, right? You would have told me I'm doing a live podcast.
We've
or,
done
like,
festivals.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, really?
yeah. So like, I just definitely just thank God for everything we've been able to do. But I don't think it's like
It's been a journey.
it's been a journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can definitely resonate with what you guys are saying. Like just being able to do that. I think that I'm really happy you guys were able to get that first event and like have a great debut.
Yeah.
Because the debut is so important. You know what I'm saying? Like, that first event is so important, right? Was there a lot of nervousness going into that first event? Like trying to make sure you did a good job? Like how was that process?
And we gotta give them like a hand, like first event at the Loft too.
Yeah, that's a great spot. Yeah,
that's a great place.
Space, you know what I'm saying? So you guys really did it, but how, like, what was the lead up to that? You know what I'm saying? How was it feeling?
Man, we spoke like every single day for what, maybe like 2-3 months.
Sheesh, yeah.
Me, Jerry, Ryan from Nesby.
Wow.
It was really us three at first. Like we were talking about this like every day. I remember at one point Jerry was like, I'm thinking about this all the time. I can't stop thinking. I was like, yeah, we just think about this all the time. Like we really like, this was just like our lives for like months, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah. Like we put in a lot of work, and like I said earlier, there's moments where she was super nervous. There's moments where I was super nervous. I think I was more nervous like the day of leading up. But like beforehand, like planning, I wasn't very nervous. But yeah, I mean, it just was like our lives. It just kind of became like we just wanted to put out like the best thing possible.
Yeah. And I feel like events or anything that depends on attention or engagement, it's like a hit or miss.
Oh,
you really don't know.
You never know.
You could do all the right things,
Who you
but
telling?
at the end of the day, like you don't know how people are gonna react.
You have no
to it.
idea.
Like,
It's a human element you just can't predict.
Yeah.
So you know,
I think that's why it was important to like build for yourself. Like,
Yeah.
what would Nora enjoy? What would Jerry enjoy?
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of Noras and Jerrys.
But where does like the target audience come into that? Because I think I always battle with this thought. Like, do I just create a product that I genuinely enjoy, or do I create a product that I know my target audience would enjoy? Where's the fine line between that?
So the thing is, I am, and Nora as well, we're both part of our target audience. Our target audience were founders, investors, engineers, and creatives. Yeah. And we all fall under those buckets.
All right.
Or we know people who fall under those buckets. So we were able to hit that target audience. But it goes back to like
because you're thinking about yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
that's
even if
actually
you're
a great
not
point.
your target audience, I think you can build personas and like their likes, dislikes, wants, needs, you know.
That's interesting.
I also think the art helped with that a lot because art is like very universal.
It is.
Know?
I agree.
So I think that's something like anybody could come to and like see something and be like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that helped with it, and like pairing that with the tech, I think was really nice because it kind of like, I don't know if this word is right, but like humanized it a bit in a way.
We were fighting hard not to make it a networking event. We're like, this is not a networking event. I don't know what it is, but it's not a networking event.
I feel that. I mean, like you said, humanizing. I mean, you know, tech is tech. Like there's a certain stigma to it, I guess, and it's also like, okay, you're sitting at a desk, like a certain. You know, I mean, I wouldn't say. I guess it's a stereotype where you say people who are in tech, like they're just around in the computer, the social skills ain't really, you know what I'm saying. But it's like there's more to it, right? So like bringing in the art side of it is like, okay, cool. Like this, I feel like especially with tech, one thing I found so interesting is that there's a software engineering department for every company. Like Home Depot can have one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's so many different places where it can fit, and I think it's like finding your fit, right? And like you said, you're building for yourself because at the end of the day, if you're building for yourself, there's other people like you. You're not the only person like you in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, you might be a pretty unique person. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be that unique.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm sure you can be there's certain niches you might be able to fill. But like at the end of the day, if you're building for yourself, your audience will kind of find you in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think the important thing about building for yourself is also like you know for a fact you're gonna enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? At a certain level of it, right? Because that's like the highest level of things. Like being able to do something that you love and enjoy. Like that's when you be able to. If you don't enjoy you're not gonna be talking on the phone for 3 hours a day if you don't enjoy what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important. You know what I'm saying? As we're growing up, building things and just trying to find out who we are in the world. Like I think is very important to be yourself and not be afraid to try things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess obviously I know you know how we be rapping, so I definitely want to get towards like the end of it. But like, what would you guys feel like are some valuable lessons you've learned as you've been like going through this venture with ArtTech Playground?
That's a good question. Do you have one?
You said what lessons?
Yeah, like what valuable lessons like you feel like you've learned that you always keep with you?
I will say the biggest lesson I learned was always start with your vision and not worry about the how as much. And then like for some reason you'll start spotting it. Because initially I was like, oh, like if I do something, it would be at somewhere like the AWS Loft or like I would want XYZ. And everything was just like, it would be a high budget event, but I didn't worry where the money was going to come from. I was like, I'll figure it out. So I think, like not limiting yourself because of resource, time, money, staff, whatever it is you need, like not worrying about it, but focusing on your vision, I feel like opens up your world because you'll be able to spot opportunities and partnerships and where you can, even if you make trade-offs, like you would get an understanding of like, you would still realize that vision. Yeah. Even if you have to obviously compromise a little bit. But I think dreaming without or having a vision without limitations is really important.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I feel like regardless, like no matter what happened when we were planning this, me and Jerry were like, we're going to make this happen. Like, so I feel like we had like many different versions of like how the event would go.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're like, this is going to happen. I think I learned a big lesson on like collaboration.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about collaborating and I think just like keeping the vision like important. Like I feel like I wanted the event to be successful more than anything.
Yeah.
And learning, like I learned so much from Jerry. I learned so much from Ryan. I learned so much from the Nesby team, from like the artists I worked with, like just having like an open mind and being able to collaborate with people. I think that was like on the grandest scale I've done it, you know? So yeah.
And I have another point actually. Another big lesson was like, it's very important to have a big vision, but starting small. Because otherwise I feel like you can have like this paralysis where you're not taking action because your thing is so big. You're like, oh my God. So it's like a middle ground between, I can think big, but also
start small.
Exactly.
Gotcha. That's important.
Yeah. That's very important. And then I think one of my last questions is, for your next event, like what's the if you had to sum up the feeling in one word that you want to give off for a Juneteenth event that you want people to feel, what would that be?
Jerry said inspired earlier. I guess inspired. I do like that. I don't know.
You're stealing my word.
I'm sorry. All right, you go and maybe I'll think of another one.
I would say like appreciating like Black innovation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing what we create for us by us. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah,
I think that you know, as Black history is getting erased from the history books and history classes, I think that
sadly
it's so important you know, to have that, right? So I think that's something that we don't necessarily touch on, but that's another thing I want to commend you guys on, like to be able to highlight that, like telling other people like a Black person created this, a Black person, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so much that we're doing, you know what I'm saying? So much different things that we're doing, and I think that just learning your history and learning how important the history is, like it really does motivate you. I recently went to Benin. I'm half from Benin, and I learned that a lot of the slave trade was happening in Benin. So we went over there to like where it happened, and we literally went to a place called like the Point of No Return, where it's like the slaves literally went to this part of the beach, they got on the boat and never came back. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a very surreal experience. I can't lie. Like, it was actually very like heavy. I'm not gonna lie, but I think what it showed me was just like there's such a deep history here, right? And people have suffered so much to get to where a lot of people didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people suffer. A lot of people went through so much, and seeing like imagery of what some of the slaves were going through, right? And you know what I'm saying? So I think it's one of the things where it's like it being now, right, to get to the point where obviously we have the opportunity to have ventures, do things like this, like. I'm sure they had no idea this would be able to be possible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I think something to definitely remember, especially Juneteenth around the corner, like how important it is to like to be a part of your identity. You know what I'm saying? And know that, you know, I don't think we realize what we're doing, how major it really is, because it's like we're so in it, like it's real life. Like you don't think about it too much, right? But I'm sure our ancestors will be like so proud of us, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's something I just want us to remember, you know what I'm saying? Like definitely shout out to us and shout out to Black people doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I think we gotta celebrate ourselves a lot more.
Yeah.
We definitely do.
I love that.
For sure. So, but yeah, let's close this joint out.
Close it out. You want to hit it with the curb experience question?
So I appreciate y'all sitting on the curb with us today. And one thing we asked all of our guests was two questions we asked all of our guests. Number one is, how would you rate the curb experience? Right. So the curb experience is from the minute we unlock that gate to the minute
To the minute you step, you came in here. Yeah, exactly.
to the minute you sit down and talk to us, the minute you leave, right? How would you rate the whole Curb experience?
Out of what? Out of 10?
Out of
Out of 10.
No, I just didn't know if it was like 5, 10.
Out of 10, but just how would you describe it as well? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I had a good time. Like, I do think that the TikToks we made definitely broke the ice. And then after that, it was just like easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were really nervous to come. Like, we were nervous.
Yeah, really?
So yeah, we were. So I think that like, really helped. Neither of us have ever done a podcast. It's out of our comfort zone. But I feel like, yeah, I'll do 9 out of 10.
Okay. I'll take a 9. Okay.
I'll give y'all a 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
I appreciate
Dang,
that.
I feel bad.
No, don't feel bad.
Stay over there.
Stand outside.
Yeah.
No, that's all good.
then,
We appreciate it. I think we always appreciate all the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times where, like, sometimes we get 10, sometimes we get 7. I would appreciate a good 7 out of 10. You know, it's like, okay, cool. Let's keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. So you want to?
Yeah, and then the second to last question for you guys is, who are 2 people that you like to see on the show?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I have my friend Alam Balai.
Alam. Yes.
Shout out to
Alam needs
Alam.
to get here.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a stylist.
Okay.
Creative.
Really? Okay.
Yes, she's doing big things. She's going places.
Okay.
I'd love to see her here.
Okay.
That'll be good.
All right.
Nora, you got the
I don't
second
even know.
one?
You know more people. Everybody I've met has been through her recently. So.
Okay.
Nobody in New York you think you want to shout out?
Yeah. New York.
Mm.
Ooh. I don't know. I can't think of anybody right now.
No worries.
No, we'll
Sorry,
track her
guys.
down. We'll get.
We'll
Come
get
back
one
to
more.
me.
Yeah.
Or Jerry, do you want to save her and throw one more?
Partner.
I can't think of anybody.
Oh,
I probably have, yeah.
Who we putting on right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
But we appreciate that. And well,
Yeah.
you know, if you mention somebody, you know, you got to help us get them on pause. So you know,
yeah.
we didn't read the fine print, but you know what I'm saying. But that's part of the fine print. But we'll talk to negotiations about for that later. But hey, we just want to say thank you guys for sitting on the curb with us. It's been a great conversation.
It's been amazing.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you
absolutely.
guys.
We definitely hope y'all learned something. There's a lot of gems here. So make sure y'all check out ArtTech Playground. They're gonna be doing big
For
things.
sure.
If y'all see them at a conference soon, hey, it started somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
You saw him on curb first.
For sure.
Just saying. We had him first.
you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, thank you for
We
coming with us,
gone.
and we out of here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
you.
Bye. Bye.